Are we on the cusp of an even more liberal Fed in this sense? We just heard Chairman Powell last week testify. And one of the things he was pressed on is where would the interest rate need to be to avoid inflation given where we are with employment? This is his, I thought, remarkable exchange with AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, on this question.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible that the Fed's estimates of the lowest sustainable unemployment rate may have been too high?
Absolutely. I think we've learned that it's lower than we thought, substantially lower than we thought.
So this is a Fed who's supposed to both control price stability, which is inflation, and make sure we have maximum employment. If we don't really need to worry about inflation, and we haven't for the last few years, do we have a Fed that basically has only one mandate, which is make sure everybody gets employed?
No, because the Phillips curve was never correct, and he at least admitted that it doesn't exist. And it took probably the least informed member of Congress to tease the AOC to tease that out of him. But the point is, labor markets are global. Okay, and what determines the wage rate on the margin in the world is the China price for goods, the India price for services, and as long as there's still rice paddies to be emptied in villages throughout Asia that can put workers into factories funded with cheap credit, there won't be an inflation problem. But that doesn't mean that the Fed keeps printing money and puts the interest rate practically at the running inflation rate. For 10 years, the money market rate has been about under the inflation rate measured by the CPI less food and energy. Now, that hasn't helped Main Street. That has been a gift to Wall Street. So Wall Street is up 300% from the bottom. On Main Street, we've had the weakest recovery in history. You know, it doesn't work.